This is Moses, the fitness master. Welcome back to our 100 days fitness journey. Today is day 35, and welcome back to day 35 of our 100 days fitness blueprint. Today we'll be looking at the role of carbohydrates in your diet. The role of carbohydrates in your diet. Previously, we looked at the role of protein in diet. So today we'll be looking at the role of carbohydrates. So what are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are macronutrients and the body's primary source of energy. When we say macro, that means these are nutrients that the body needs in large quantity, or it needs it in large amount for its optimal functioning to actually what to happen. That's what we mean by the term macro. We also have micronutrient, but carbohydrate happens to fall under the category of of macronutrient because of how much the body needs it for performing its daily tasks. Examples of food that contains carbohydrates include grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, as well as dairy products. These are examples of food that actually what contain carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrate is broken down into simple carbohydrate as well as complex carbohydrate. Now, simple carbohydrates are carbohydrates that your body can easily break down and to release energy for your bodies to actually what to use up almost immediately. An example of such includes sugar, include honey, and fruits. Now, the disadvantage of this type of carbohydrate is that if you consume it in excess, you run into problem if you consume it in excess. So you must learn a way of consuming this type of carbohydrate in moderation for you not to have issues. You must learn to consume it in moderation. Complex carbohydrate, which is the second type of carbohydrate. This type of carbohydrate is found in whole grains, vegetables, as well as legumes. Now, these provide sustained energy and they are rich in fiber. This kind of carbohydrates, they are found in whole grains, vegetables, as well as legumes. And when we say legumes, beans is an example of legume. Groundnut is an example of what? Of legume. Then for us to go further and say vegetable, I think I will not mention vegetable. The vegetable, I won't dwell much on that because you know what vegetables mean. Majority of vegetables actually what contains carbohydrates. Now, the difference between this complex carbohydrate and the simple carbohydrate is that it provides sustained energy and they are rich in fiber. So your body does not easily break this one down to release quick energy. It takes a little process for your body to actually process this type of carbohydrate. It takes a little while for your body to process this type of carbohydrate for it to give you the needed energy that is supposed to give to you. So that's the difference between this type of carbohydrate and the other type of carbohydrate. And let's look at some of the benefits of carbohydrate. Now, it fuels physical activities as well as brain function. By essence, it is a source of energy for your body. Then number two is that it supports recovery because it replenishes glycogen, that is glycogen stores afterward exercise. Now, I said that whenever you exercise, the first thing your body actually uses to power your muscles for energy is glycogen. That means sugar stored in your blood. That is what your body actually uses. So it is when that one is used up, it then begins to It begins to source for other source or alternate source of energy. Then it begins to use fat and other stuffs like that. Then number three, importance or benefit of carbohydrates, it promotes digestive health. Now, the carbohydrates that are contains or they are high in fiber improves digestion and as well as the health of your gastrointestinal tract. That means your complete digestive system from your esophagus down to your anus. as what carbohydrate, actually what foods that are carbohydrate that are high in fiber. This is how they actually help to improve your the digestion. Now let me go further on that. Now, your fiber is like a sponge inside that food. So as you are eating, as the digestion process is actually going on, this fiber now that is like a sponge is now, cleaning the wall of your digestive system, hence making the digestion process inside of your digestive system to actually to to be smooth, to be easy. Remember that there's also water inside your digestive system, all those food that you've consumed that actually undergoing digestion. So it is the way it actually works fast. So the sponge plus the water, cleaning your digestive system, hence making digestion to be easy. Then number 4 benefits of carbohydrates is that it stabilizes blood sugar by reducing fatigue as well as irritability. Now, it stabilizes blood sugar. That means when energy comes, when sugar, when you eat carbohydrate, it helps balances the quantity of sugar in your blood, because excess of it will be stored in your liver, and it's only when it is needed that your body will break it down and release from your liver down, just like that. Now, the question is, how much of carbohydrate do you need? Now, on average, 45 to 65 of daily calories should come from carbohydrates, depending on activity level. I've always said that activity level is one of the major way that must determine your food intake. Active individuals may require more to fuel workouts as well as recovery. That means if you are an individual who engages in a lot of things that require your body being active, that means you therefore require more carbohydrate for you to perform your task. Then ensure you choose the right the right carbs or the right carbohydrate food. Prioritize whole and unprocessed carbs. For instance, brown rice, quinoa, oats, vegetables, and the rest of them. Unprocessed carbs. Now, when we say unprocessed, we are saying that as much as it lies within you, ensure that your food that you are consuming that are carbohydrates, they are not processed. When we say processed, these are foods that are kind of be produced in industry, and preservatives have been added to them, additional sugars that your body does not necessarily need, sweeteners that your body doesn't necessarily need have actually been be added to them. This is what we call processed carbs. Foods like that are called processed carbs. Added sugar have been introduced into them. Add unnecessary sweeteners that your body does not need has also be added to them. So that's how they are the kind of carbohydrate that you must learn to avoid. Then limit refined carbs as well as sugary snacks. Now, snacks that contains high quantity of sugar or contains sugary content as well as refined carbs, ensure to limit its consumption. Examples of refined carbs include energy drink or carbonated drinks. All of such are examples of refined carbs. Then sugary snacks also. They're also another example of refined carbs. Carbohydrates, despite carbohydrates being essential for energy, performance, and overall health, when consumed, it should be consumed in balanced and in nutritious form. That means it should come as a source of food, or it should come into your body in the form of food, not through any other means. This is one of the things that you must learn to make a priority in adding carbohydrates to your diet. So that's where we draw the curtain for day 35. You can drop your question in the comment section. Anything that that you think that maybe we didn't touch in this carbohydrate importance and how your body actually needs it, you can also actually drop it in the comment section. Let's discuss, let's rapport.